Ladies and gentlemen, it's GOFL.
I'm passed out in my corner, waiting for the phone to call. This is my story, you heard it before. I told you once, and you heard it all, but I don't mind. I'm getting older all the time. I watch the sunrise, I test time and I lose. Then I drink some more moonshine, and you're gone. And I got nothing to prove, but I don't mind. I'm getting older all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4. But take it weekend. My happiness has started to drain, so I'm unhappy, and I'm away of air and space, but I don't mind. I'm getting older all the time. My skull is leaking, it's hollow and empty. Psychedelics are screaming that my happiness is not meant to be, but I don't mind. I'm getting older all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I figured it out. Happiness is not my friend. It isn't something upon which I can depend. But I don't mind. I'm getting so much older all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We are spending 60 minutes with Saskatoon's own GOFL. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Strip Down.
Pretty great.
Pretty good. Down to you too.
I'm here every week, but thank you. You're the first person to welcome me to my own show. I love it. I'm feeling the vibe in here already. We got to start right. GOFL. Why name your band after a word that rhymes with awful? You're asking for it. You're asking for trouble.
Well, okay, you can go.
No.
Okay. Well, part of it is that when people think that, oh, GOFL, they're awful, and then they come to our show and they're like, oh, these guys are good, then it works out
I
for us.
see.
So
So you're setting the bar really low.
exactly, so we can just
bar
raise
low so
above
you
everybody's
soar high.
expectations.
Pretty well.
But really, it's one of each of the letters of your name. Or?
Yeah, like
And numerous acronyms, too.
numerous acronyms. There's a couple, but
numerous.
he's the G, He's the O, he's the L, or you're the F, and I'm the L. I'm the L. Oh, I should know that. And the joke is, without him, without the G, we're just awful, because you take away the G from Goffle, and it's just OFL, awful.
I like that. How does that make you feel, drummer?
Important. Mostly.
Important?
Not underappreciated.
So do people sit around and try to come up with what it stands for?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And that must
About
be half
every
the
day.
fun.
God's official fraternity of love.
Gorillas only
Fork
play
and
lions.
Norwegian.
Going
well, not
out
all
for
at once,
lunch.
man. Let's spread this out. What are the best ones? Give me like the top 5 you've heard.
Well, my brother decided that we were a Christian rock band, so we called us God's official fraternity of love. So,
And was he bang on?
no, we're close.
Okay.
But
I'm a Christian, just so everybody knows.
grow up, right?
There's also Fork and Norwegian. It's
Yeah,
more
actually
abbreviated version of Fork and Norwegian.
Yeah, that has some weird letters that
Yeah.
don't exist in English.
Okay.
Kind of
So,
random.
And what is it? Gorillas only fight lions. That's pretty
Pretty straightforward.
strange.
Gorillas only fight lions. That's good.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
That's about all we got, I think.
That's pretty good. I have no information on you. I probably should have looked you up
None?
and
You wouldn't find anything.
looked at the website. But I heard you guys were all like 15 years old.
We're 16.
We're all
16.
Whoever told you that
Oh.
lied.
They were. It was a mom and she lied. She set you back.
Whose mom was
She
it?
set you back
Probably
a
mine.
year.
Man, we gotta work harder, I guess.
So 16 years old,
Yep.
All of us.
ready to take on an hour of TV.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been playing together?
Year
year and a half,
Barely
maybe.
2 years?
No, not barely 2 years. Year and a quarter. Year and a half, maybe.
So you were 14 pretty much?
Just he was still 14, but yeah,
I'm the youngest.
everyone
Wow.
else was 15. So.
What's it like hammering out there, brand new band, 14, 15 years old?
It was interesting. We played a street
It
dance
was
for our
not
first
on
show.
purpose.
Yeah, it was. Well, it kind of everything accidentally happened, which is the best way for things to happen. But
Jake and I hated each other when this band
Yeah.
started, essentially.
Those
before
are some
that,
nice origins.
yeah,
Yeah.
we were.
So it started with just, take me through the birth of GOFL.
Oh. Well, I was dating a girl who was friends with a girl who he was gonna date. So we met each other and then we jammed.
The
then
usual,
I
the
brought
usual
Braden,
rock and roll
women's-
story.
And
Yeah.
he brought Tate. So through
Yeah.
us, we all got together, I guess.
And then
Yeah.
he brought this freak over here. It's Braden guy.
And that was the birth of GOFL.
Pretty much,
pretty
yeah.
well.
Sounds about right.
You said time to abbreviate this up and we're ready to go. We're a rock and roll band.
Yeah,
That's
we
it.
just throw that out there.
We have, a lot of discussion needs to happen tonight because
All right,
I'm
we can
really,
do
I'm
that.
really curious about GOFL and the future plans and where you guys are going and what you guys have done and music and how people can get a hold of it and some musical influences. You already name dropped Seed of Morphus,
Yeah.
who were amazing. They were on the show last season, one of my favorite episodes of last season.
Yeah.
Because again, I want to talk about influences, musically all out there and local influence as well. Josh Palmer came up as well, so
yeah?
we will cover a lot of ground tonight with GOFL. And I just the joke's right there. I keep wanting to make.
Go ahead.
GOFL.
No,
No, I don't
wrong.
want to
That's
though,
okay.
because that's just lazy.
God awful. Awful and so many things.
Start off the top of the show. What was that first song?
That was called Happiness Part 7.
Part 7.
Part 7 specifically.
Okay. Is there happiness like part 1 to 6? Is that?
Nope.
is
We're
that-
working
just
on
have-
it.
No,
Outtakes before we
there
got
were
right,
6
though.
outtakes before we recorded the first version of it, but
That's just coincidence.
that's not on
Yeah.
the show. But yeah, we named it Happiness originally and realized that we should throw Part 7 in there, so we did.
Just to round it out a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like
basically.
odd numbers are more pleasing to the eyes. So.
Who does most of the writing, or is it a collaboration?
This
Hey,
guy.
everybody's pointing at this guy. All right. So when you're sitting down writing Happiness, where were you? What were you doing? What was going through your mind?
Well, we have an awesome practice space in the middle of the country in his garage. So we were gonna play our first show, and we had a couple of original songs, but none of them were really any good.
No.
So
They're all
we
shit.
really needed to come up with some material because we had one day until the show. And recently I'd been going through breakup stuff, and I was like generally unhappy. So I figured I would write a song ironically named Happiness, and then that song came out. I think me and Braden just jammed it out one day, and that's how
And
it
here we
happened.
The rest is history.
All right, you guys again don't have a set list, which is amazing, because most
all
people,
here.
yeah, see,
And
most
his
people
cell
come in and the first thing they need is a set list. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but that's
That's how it is.
seasoned musicians come in with set lists. So this is all off the top of your head. Are you just calling it out randomly and expecting them to
No,
follow?
we know what we're doing.
All right.
We had an 8-hour discussion about what we were gonna play. So.
Yes.
What are you going to play next?
We're
We
gonna
jump
play a
into song number 2, and you have to do a little bit of switching. So
Yeah, should I do that now?
yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Explain the song while you're switching it up. Oh, give it a yank. There you go.
All right, so the next song we're gonna play is called Kerosene, And if you're familiar with Ray Bradbury, he wrote a book called Fahrenheit 451.
Yep.
And it's about firemen who actually just burn down houses with books in them, pretty much. And they use kerosene as the main method of setting things on fire. So he died recently, so I wrote this song for him. And everybody else did too. We did it as bros. We do everything as bros.
Take it away, GOFL.
Should know that I'm feeling fine. No resistance in a world that's so kind. Definitely, I do my job quite fast. I burn through pages like a bullet breaks through glass. Woo! Being done for all I have to decide what channel. Well, I rewind. People tell me that you're everything that's been, but baby, I'm no better than a can of kerosene. Woo! All right. Lava lamp that orbit. One, burn these papers, matches ain't no fun if we can't analyze what is it to think. Darling, all this kerosene is headed straight down the sink. Chicka chicka cha.
Kerosene?
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't forget about it while you were playing that song. We have to gear up for our very first commercial break, but before we do that, I have to give some immediate shout-outs. We're breaking down the fourth wall. The viewers at home won't know this, but we had to tape the show on a different night than our usual Wednesday night, so we had to bring in some crew. We brought back Davis Baker making his long-awaited return to Strip Down. We don't need to get shots of these guys just yet. And, of course, May is doing the control room audio for the first time. We're welcoming her into the Strip Down family, which is what Dylan Evans Evans usually does. So now Dylan Evans is out here in the studio, so I don't know what's going to happen when we play Dylan Evans Wants to Know. My brain's going to explode because he'll actually be able to ask the question himself. The whole point of Dylan Evans Wants to Know is that he's stuck in the control room, unable to dialogue with the band. So anyways, and of course, making his switching, his like directorial debut tonight practically, is Doug Evans. We should all give that young man a round of applause. He stepped up tonight. He's driving the whole show. We love you, Doug. That being said, we have to take our very first commercial break. We got lots more stripped down. We got lots more GOFL coming up right after this.
Yeah, I just bought it.
Mr. Sicily Pizza and Pasta is proud to sponsor community programming on Shaw TV. Mr. Sicily, located at the corner of 51st and Miller in the north end of Saskatoon. 975-0345.
The following sponsors are proud to support local community programming on Shaw. Long and McQuaid, 721 43rd Street East, Saskatoon, 244-0509, or online at long-mcquaid.com. Ultimo Euromoto. (204 3rd Avenue South in downtown Saskatoon), 664-6640.
Do you know where your tap water comes from? It can come from one of two sources, groundwater or surface water. Surface water often begins as snowfall that accumulates in the winter and melts into our rivers and lakes. Cities will treat it to get rid of most of the impurities and then send it down the pipes, under the streets, and into our homes. The problem is, the quality of water is being damaged by our activities, and as our earth warms up, there may be less water available in the future. How can we look after our water resources? Find out where your water comes from and how it is being protected. Use less when you're showering, brushing your teeth, or watering your lawn. And never pour toxins like cleaning solutions down a toilet, sink, or storm drain as it ends up in our rivers and lakes. It's our turn to take care of this planet, and I think we can do a better job. What do you think?
We are back. We're spending 60 minutes with local band GOFL in the studio. You guys are a local band, right? From Saskatoon?
Yes, we are.
Where are you guys going to high school?
In Bowen, all of us
In
except for
Bowen.
that guy on the drums.
I go to Viscount.
I used to go
Viscount.
Viscount.
And you used to be Viscount.
Just recently, Saskatoon.
And this is where some of the controversy started. Viscount, yeah.
Jake hates it. I love it.
What's there to do in Viscount?
No,
It has
but-
its charm.
Dirt bike.
Well, I'm not into dirt biking or anything.
Crash cars.
Yeah. I got in a car accident the other day. That was fun. That was in Clavette, though.
Not the best thing to do.
You were in Clavette in a car accident.
Yes.
He was.
And you're okay, though?
I'm good. Yeah, my arm's a little sore, but
What happened? Just those rowdy Clavettians? Clavettonians?
no one knows how to drive in I'm just kidding.
We don't air in Clavette, so go crazy.
Oh,
Go- Say what you want. The chance of somebody in Clavette seeing the show is pretty slim. So,
No.
so you get T-bone, rear-ended, head-on collision.
It's his
you
fault.
hit-
It's my fault because I rear-ended a guy. It was on the highway, and he was turning left, and there was a guy in between us, and he moved, and I couldn't stop in time because it was icy.
Typical rock and roll.
Whoops.
But you didn't enjoy your time there.
Oh, I just enjoy my time here a lot more.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, you-
I don't hate it. It's just not enough of a rock and roll thing there.
so is there like one house there, and you guys had to you were moving there, so you had to move out? Is that kind of like the single, the lone house?
Well, I actually live on an acreage outside of Viscount, so I wasn't really in the town. I was even more removed from society. But
Ooh.
yeah.
So you must have this big city awakening story of when you moved to Saskatoon. Just like, whoa.
I came out here a lot. I just didn't live out here, so
Fair
it
enough.
wasn't too much of a surprise.
I don't know.
Well,
I felt like we should address the Viscount thing. I don't know. I didn't know where it was going to go.
Yeah.
But it seems like GOFL has, half your roots there.
Yeah.
So did that inspire any songs?
No,
No.
not so far, no.
No? The
we're not
eternal
a country
struggle to
band.
try to get out and get to the city. No, okay. Maybe by the
Good
end of the
idea,
night we'll
though.
have a song.
Drive my pickup truck to Saskatoon.
See? Start
I
drumming
wouldn't
along to that, man. You got
ever
yourself a hit. I want to talk about albums and how people can get a hold of your music, but we'll do that after the next song, and then we will also talk to tonight's audio engineer, and I want to settle some more controversy. So first things first, song number 3. I also have to set up a camera in case anybody's wondering why I'm holding this. Song number 3. And so far, I got to commend you. You're 2 for 2 for having a good story per song. So
right.
don't let me down.
Oh.
Don't let me. Okay, so this next song, the Nest Creek Music Festival, it was 2 years ago, and I was attending it. GOFL had just formed right before.
Yeah.
And the ex-girlfriend I mentioned before earlier in the set, I saw her there for the first time in a really long time, and I just, boom, my entire world
You
came
karate
crashing
chopped
down. Yeah, karate.
Oh, man.
No, I just
bro.
don't want to see him when
That's
he's angry.
harsh. I'm glad we broke up on better terms.
No, but yeah, got depressed again, so we decided to write this song, which is called El Dorado.
El Dorado.
El Dorado.
Take it away, Goffle.
All right.
Long ago we used to walk together. They used to say we were two of a kind, but now we're estranged and distant. So I write and sing this lullaby, and it's a long walk back from El Dorado. Each step you take, you leave behind gold, and it's the same song and dance again, and yet to me it never gets old. The hills cried, we're not together. The valleys say it wasn't meant to be. So I'm sitting in this glass cage of emotion. This is the wreck that you made me, and it's a long walk back from El Dorado. No more looks behind, no more remember whens. And I step into the public city of this building, baby. I'll never see your shimmering gates again. And it's a long walk back from El Dorado. No more looks behind, no more remember whens. And I step into the public city of this building, baby. I'll never see the shimmering gates again.
So dark.
There we go. We brought the lights back on. You were watching Stripped Down. GOFL in the Shaw TV studios tonight. And I was looking at the lights, strangely enough. That's going to be weird for the viewers at home. I'm doing like the Party of 5 Baywatch thing. I'm like, you're what? I'm pondering something. pondering my next question. We're going to talk to our audio engineer in a second, but first things first. Again, that was a song written from something that happened at Ness Creek. Was
Yes.
that you were looking out and you saw your ex-girlfriend, and I would like to just you didn't actually karate chop her. No. She
Yeah.
gave your heart the karate chop.
Essentially.
Which
is weird because we had a really healthy breakup, and then I just like randomly got depressed.
that's what Ness will do to you.
Yeah, I know. Hey?
But
not all of it,
but you know, as an artist, you got to look for that, right?
Exactly. Well, yeah.
If you're a happy artist, if you were never suffering, what would you write about?
Well, yeah. If
You'd write songs called Happiness Part 7, and it would really be about happiness.
That would make sense.
Exactly.
That would be stupid.
All right, we're going to talk about the discography and how people can get your music in a second. But first things first, let's throw it over to, I don't even want to say this week's audio engineer anymore, our audio engineer. It's official, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Stushinoff. He's brushing his shoulder there. The microphone almost reaches.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult.
Welcome back again this week, Alex. How's it going?
It's going well.
It's going good. I want to clear up a little bit more controversy. All week you've been name dropping GOFL like they know you. But I was asking these guys, I was like, hey man, Alex Stushinoff's doing sound for you, and they were like, who? So you're like,
Oh,
you're
man.
you're trying to score like popularity points by claiming you know GOFL and you don't. That's
GOFL's a lot easier to remember than Alex Stushinoff.
I recognize his face.
Yeah, I definitely do recognize.
Yeah.
you guys
That's
played a show together or something? It's like a
Two.
collision of worlds here.
Yeah, 2 of them.
To me and Davis and Braden played with these guys at the Bowman Variety Night and Battle of the Bands when I was in grade 12.
When you were in high school, how
Yeah.
important is Variety Night and Battle of the Bands? Because
Very.
believe it or not, I can remember when I was in high school, and I can remember my friends that were taking part in Battle of the Bands and Variety Night, and that was some serious stuff.
It's like the only fun thing you can do while you're there.
In high school,
Yeah, you kind of just got to do it.
that's 100% accurate. Yeah.
I don't think it's that big a deal though. Like all the drama on like, Family Channel TV about like Variety Night going poorly. It's like nobody actually cares. So,
I don't watch Family Channel, but
well, you did.
I'll take your. No, I don't. I'm busting your chops tonight, Alex Stushinoff. I'm sorry. You are doing a
Shut
great
up.
job. I appreciate you. You know,
Should I show-
sometimes I like to tell stories like lead singers karate chopping their girlfriends or ex-girlfriends, and there's no one I appreciate more on the crew than you, Alex Stushinoff. You keep this.
Thank you.
You mix the band each and every week. I feel like you should do like some like Creed noodling under my ode to Alex here, just like.
Should I show the audience my ripped pants?
You, if you want to show the audience. Come on out, Alex Stushinoff. He went to hug me. This story just keeps getting better and better. Reenactment of what happened. Yo, bro, I haven't seen you.
Rip.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
And that's why Curtis Anderson doesn't hug the volunteers.
Among other reasons.
And everyone just did a sigh. Relief. No more hugs. They stopped this week. I feel like
Peace
that
out,
was the end
y'all.
of an era.
Are
You
we
want
done?
to sign off? You should have some sign off each week, Alex. You should say something profound, like in the meantime and in between time, I'm Alex Stushinoff, or
I'm just some guy.
from coast to coast, like butter on toast, I'm Alex Stushinoff. What do you got? Top that.
Let's just cut to Dylan Evans wants to know.
There's a lot I want to know, but what I really want to know is how you guys like your eggs.
Over easy.
Yeah?
Scrambles.
So I was gonna
usually.
say omelets with like salsa in the middle.
It's what divides them. The
Yeah,
eggs.
that's good too.
They're all different.
We're all very special people.
Very unique.
And we're back. We're just going to continue like this is going well. So, GOFL, I want to listen to your music.
Oh.
I have PVR'd Stripped Down, and I've watched it 100 times, like I do each and every episode of Stripped Down. I just keep it on the PVR, and I watch it over and over, and I tell all my friends how awesome the show is. But once you're tired of hearing those 8 GOFL songs, how can people get more?
Oh, I guess I'm gonna talk then. All right. Well, in our spare time when we're not being dashing and running excellent music, we have recorded
Dashing! That's a
Dashing.
good word.
You can steal it. Take
I-
it bank.
Okay.
We have recorded 2 EPs. One of them is really bad.
Yeah, it's
And one of them is moderately bad.
One of them is only moderately bad, and that's the one we're trying to market right now. It's called YOLT, so YOLO except with a T at the end,
Because you only live twice.
or
or 3
thrice.
times. Thrice,
Three
yeah.
times.
Thrice. Yolt. You
That
only go
has
2
5
times.
songs on it, and we are selling that right now.
Yeah.
Back that up. Okay, what? I feel like you guys are just saying words there for a minute.
Yes.
Okay, it's called
Yolt.
Yolt.
Yes. Volt, except with a Y at the beginning.
Yes. And that's because
You only live twice or
It's an
thrice.
acronym. Unlike GOFL, it's actually an acronym.
okay, and it's available.
If you talk to one of us.
Okay, it's not online. I can't go.
We're working on that. You can find one of the songs on YouTube. We have a YouTube page.
Okay.
And we also have a Facebook page, which we're shamelessly advertising right now.
Oh, do it. It'll magically appear at the bottom if you do this with your hand. And for those who aren't paying attention, what is it? Facebook.com.
Facebook.com and then just GOFL.
GOFL.
Just GOFL at the end.
Are there dots in between the G
Nope,
dot,
it's just
O
GOFL.
dot?
Straight up. We have nothing to hide.
GOFL. Okay.
Nothing to hide between periods.
You know what? Now's a good time for some more music. What do we have for song number 4?
This song is called It's Alright, and it's really chill and relax.
And that's also alright, but what's it about?
It's about it's about Tate, kind of. He's crazy, and I wrote about him for his birthday.
I'm not.
Pretty much. It's
So
a
you got
birthday song.
You got a song written for you on your birthday. That's pretty cool.
Pretty happy.
And what was your reaction? Did he come over and sing it to you?
He said it's all
No, he gave me
Was
a
he
sheet of
outside
paper.
your window with like a boombox?
I wish. But no, he's not that awesome. He gave me a piece of paper and basically said I wrote you a song, and it had some words on it. And that's about all I got.
Well, that's pretty cool though. See, I'm still doing the boombox shot. Thank you. That's all right. We got that out of the way. And is it your favorite song now because it's written about you?
Definitely one of them. It's
Definitely
kind of
one
hard
of them.
to pick
That
a
was a vague
favorite
answer.
song. But
If you had to,
not my favorite.
honestly, probably I wouldn't pick that one. But I could say I would.
you're gonna get the karate chop, man. You're gonna get the
about
necessary
you.
karate chop. Okay, it is called once again. It's all right.
Yeah.
Take it away, GOFL.
Little voice inside of me calling out, you shouldn't be scared. But truth with me, and honestly, I wouldn't even listen if I cared. Saying I'm crazy, girl, you don't even know. It's all about the image, you got nothing to show. And you say I'm a maniac, that observation is true, but I'm bad. My future ain't solidified, don't let me take you by surprise. I don't believe in anything, it isn't more until the sun begins to shine. You say I'm a screw up girl, I screwed up on you. I wanna put a right through your head. Head! La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Excuse me. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
Well, that was a lot of fun. That was It's All Right by GOFL. We were talking before about, I don't know what you call it, inspirational local musicians. You guys are fans of Cetamorphous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Quite.
I heard a tiny bit of Cetamorphous in that song.
Did you?
Just a tiny bit, not a lot.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. They're a fantastic band.
Yes,
Quite.
they are.
And you guys know them personally,
Oh,
or
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Way back.
yeah? Do you?
This era.
So, if you were gonna ask band advice from any band in Saskatoon, would it be Cetamorphous, or would you pick a band that
tough.
gigs more than twice a year? That's not a shot at them. It's just they're busy guys and they're always touring. It was like lightning striking that the fact that they were together in Saskatoon to be on Stripped Down when they were on the show. So.
I think probably if we're going to ask advice from any band, though, I would pick ourselves, because nobody knows us better than we do. So
Follow your heart, mostly.
believe in your dreams.
Wow. Motivational speeches and all that jazz.
It was good stuff.
Yeah.
So you motivate yourselves.
Very self-motivated.
Yeah.
That's one way to answer that question. Good job. That being said, we have to take our second commercial break. We got lots more with GOFL coming up right after this.
All natural things on Earth and how they interact is biodiversity. From the microscopic to the mighty, from the smallest body of water to the coldest, from underground to the highest ground. When biodiversity is rich, we can count on the natural world to produce the oxygen we breathe, filter and purify the water we drink, and grow the plants we rely on for food and medicine. Due to human activities, biodiversity is being lost faster than nature can replenish it. So let's do what we can to help preserve biodiversity. Create natural spaces and plant native species. Take part in a wildlife survey. Get out and experience Canada's amazing variety of wildlife. And that's just a start. To learn more about biodiversity and how you can help protect it, visit hww.ca.
The following sponsors are proud to support local community programming on Shaw. Long and McWade, 721 43rd Street East, Saskatoon, 244-0509, or online at long-mcquade.com. Ultimo Euromoto. (204 3rd Avenue South in downtown Saskatoon, 664-6640.
Mr. Sicily Pizza and Pasta is proud to sponsor community programming on Shaw TV. Mr. Sicily, located at the corner of 51st and Miller in the north end of Saskatoon. 975-0345. And we're back. You're watching Stripped Down. GOFL. Yes, that rhymes with awful, but they've already won me over. You're far from awful without. You're far from GOFL without the G. That's the joke, right?
Yes, that's good.
All right.
Very good.
Thanks. I got it. I got one. Everyone jumped all over me during the commercial break. I said Seed of Morphus tours regularly, but I meant they see the world individually, and they don't actually tour as a band. One guy goes this way, the other guy goes that way, and they're all rarely together in Saskatoon. So there we go. Nobody call in and angrily complain with your Seed of Morphus trivia. And that being said, let's move back to GOFL. Any idea when the actual release full album is going to be?
Well, we are thinking about doing some recording over Christmas break, and hopefully we can get enough songs out to make an album, or if not, at least half an album, and then later get it finished. So probably in the next half a year or a few months, depending how much we work.
You guys are quite young. Are you trying to save money up to get someone to help you, or are you just gonna fight and do it yourselves?
Well, we have money saved up already.
Yeah,
Nice.
but
We
we
want
have
more.
money. We're just trying to figure out the right place to go to use our money wisely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we're right here right now. Give the pitch to the camera. Who are you looking for? Who do you want to work with? What are you looking for in an audio engineer? Now's your time.
Well,
Physical beauty.
physical beauty, someone that likes taking long walks on the beach.
Holding hands.
Yeah, all that
Like
good
a
stuff.
stone.
But no,
Somebody who can capture
Actually-
the raw energy of GOFL.
yeah.
Someone who can put up with us for a long
Yeah.
period of time.
That's a good thing.
We
Yeah.
get
The
get
longer
mad
this
at each other when
this
we
answer
record.
goes, the more honest it's getting.
We can't record with each other doing it ourselves. We get
No,
really
no.
really
I'm pretty
angry.
sure we've
Like,
almost
I almost killed
just
him.
put a boxing ring up and fight.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Whoops.
Do you have a large discography that you want to commit to
We
CD or record?
Yes, we have more than enough songs to put on a record right now. So
Okay.
we're
It's just time.
It's just time, exactly.
Is that kind of the fun part of being a musician in Saskatchewan, Saskatoon, I guess, to a lesser extent, or I guess to a bigger extent where you guys are from, where there's nothing to do in the winter.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do in the winter in Saskatoon, let alone where you guys are from. You know, so you might as well write music and record it, right? Because
Exactly.
you don't want to shovel those 6 feet of snow to leave the house. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like the good and the bad of living in Saskatchewan, right? I think that's why there's so many talented musicians, because what the hell else are you going to do in January, February, and March? So you guys are feeling that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yep. All right. Don't let me down, buddy. Song number 5. Give me
Nope.
the backstory. Do the lead in. Make it dramatic.
St. Patrick's Day.
Actually,
That's almost
That's
close enough.
all
The
we're
song's
allowed
called
to
No
say.
Regrets. And,
I don't know if that was intentional or not, but you guys said St. Patrick's Day, and bam, just like that, the lights turned green.
I did that with my mind.
See? We are a well-oiled machine tonight, despite we have all new people doing all new things. It's like, who, you know, nowhere in the past would we have mentioned St. Patrick's Day and the lights would have flashed to green. There's magic in the air tonight.
Whoa.
There's some GOFL magic. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, no, no.
Well, do you really want to say more than St. Patrick's Day?
We know lots of people do heavy drinking on St. Patrick's Day, and me and Tate realized that you should never regret anything, including heavy drinking. So we wrote this song.
Yeah, sounds about.
About your
Right.
older friends
Yeah,
who
some
do
of our
heavy
friends.
drinking
Our-
Right.
on St.
Seed of
Patrick's Day.
Morphus.
Seed of Morphus. Who don't tour, they heavy drink on St. Patrick's Day. Bam!
Don't quote us.
What's it called?
No regrets.
No Regrets. Take it away, GOFL.
Coffee cups and cigarettes. I live my life with no regrets. Counting 10 inside my shoes. I don't even regret you. Burning grass and getting caught. I've done some things I wasn't taught. We build up blocks and then they crash, and kids just blame it on the past.
Please, would you just take a chance? Loved you ever since I've known you. Couldn't help it. I tried to since I came from college. I just can't.
No one playing understands that happiness is in our hands. Tonight I'll dream of you again. I won't regret a thing till then.
A little bit of tap dancing there by GOFL. Is that because I was late? I missed my cue. You guys suddenly stopped, and I was just in the back room. And I was in the green room trying to make myself look pretty, and then I was like, oh,
Oh, you do.
I got to thank you. Thank you for that. It worked. I had to drop everything and run out. How did you guys find out about Strip Down?
A long time ago, even further back in Ness Creek history,
Ago.
I saw the Rebellion play at Ness, and I was like, "Oh, these guys are pretty good. I'm gonna search them on the internet." And I ended up finding their set it stripped down. And I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." And then Seed of Morphus, ended up playing this and we were like, oh, this is still interesting. So I emailed you.
Hopefully it's still interesting.
This is still pretty interesting, I must say.
Your hand gestures and that voice you used were extremely interesting.
Well, thank
That's good. You made the ordinary sound extraordinary. So, gearing up for Strip Down, guys have trouble picking songs. Did you have to sell these guys for doing a TV episode?
Not
Or
really, no. No.
It was
No.
pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't
Guys seem to have a lot of confidence for 15.
16.
16. I see.
How dare you?
It was all because of Mom.
I want to
She
know
pulled
whose
me
mom
aside
this
and told me
was.
you guys were 15. I'm not making that up.
Which mom was it?
It
Was she the one that was
somebody's
here?
mom. Yeah.
That was my mom.
It was the mom that was here.
I love you, mom.
Well, you must have been really disappointed one birthday because she missed one. So, is it everything you thought you'd be more? We have to take our last commercial break, so I want to wrap my mind around wrapping your mind around the Strip Down experience.
This looked way different. Like everything that's not on the stage looked different than I imagined it would, but
I
That's not
didn't know what to expect. I was like,
No idea.
come here, and everything was new. Because
Because you hadn't been here before.
But it's pretty exciting,
No idea.
definitely.
Oh,
To
yeah?
be on TV and on something that people are actually have jobs to do and make us look or sound nice, I guess. It's awesome.
We're a well-oiled machine, and it goes Saskatchewan wide. I don't know if you guys know that. It plays in PA, Swift Current, Moose Jaw, Saskatoon on Shaw TV, and then we farm it out to Access Communication in Regina, and it plays in like another 80 towns and small centers through the satellites. So hopefully you'll get some more likes and hits on the old GOFL page.
Selling out.
Here's hoping. That being said, we have to take our last commercial break, but we wrap things up with GOFL. Oh, that was awesome. Was that like
The
something?
single manly tear.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't know if you were scratching or you did that on purpose. It was rock and roll. We wrap things up with GOFL coming up right after this.
All natural things on Earth and how they interact is biodiversity. From the microscopic to the mighty. From the smallest body of water to the coldest. From underground to the highest ground. When biodiversity is rich, we can count on the natural world to produce the oxygen we breathe, filter and purify the water we drink, and grow the plants we rely on for food and medicine. Due to human activities, biodiversity is being lost faster than nature can replenish it. So let's do what we can to help preserve biodiversity. Create natural spaces and plant native species. Take part in a wildlife survey. Get out and experience Canada's amazing variety of wildlife. And that's just a start. To learn more about biodiversity and how you can help protect it, visit hww.ca.
The following sponsors are proud to support local community programming on Shaw. Long and McQuaid, 721 43rd Street East, Saskatoon, 244-0509, or online at long-mcquaid.com. Ultimo Euromoto. (204 3rd Avenue South in downtown Saskatoon, 664-6640.
Mr. Sicily Pizza and Pasta is proud to sponsor community programming on Shaw TV. Mr. Sicily, located at the corner of 51st and Miller in the north end of Saskatoon. 975-0345. Ladies and gentlemen, GOFL.
dirty as money, it's clean as my sin. I've only one question, when do we begin? Got no sort of purpose that I can't devise, except to sit back, enjoy, and be paralyzed. We're swimming around in the muck and the mire, and I could burn it away, or I could put out the fire. We shouldn't ignore it, we can't pretend. So this is goodbye, my time wasted friend. And I'm here at the top, I can't get any higher. Throw it away, my projector empire. Your grip on my hips, it's ever so tight. Say that you love me, at least for tonight. Woo! It's mind over matter, strength over will. It's our secret injection, our life-saving pill. The water is shallow, but the tide's on the rise. It's quality or quantity, we must decide. And I'm here at the top, I can't get any higher. I can throw it away, my projector and fire. Your grip on my hips, it's ever so tight. Say that you love me, at least for tonight. At the top, I can't get any higher. I can throw it away, my projector and fire. Your grip on my hips, it's ever so tight. Say that you love me, at least for tonight.
We are wrapping things up with Saskatoon's own GOFL. That was my favorite song so far tonight.
Oh, was it?
What was that?
That was called Projectile Empire.
And what's Projectile Empire about? Really quickly, because we're pretty much
Really
out of time.
quickly?
Really quickly.
Honestly, I'm going to say that's the one song that's probably about not very much, unfortunately. Not very much going on. It's about...
It's a good dance.
It's about all the music I used to listen to in grade 7, which is a long time ago, considering everything.
Considering time.
Considering
Relatively,
time,
I
it's
guess.
a long time ago.
For all GOFL information, where do people go?
Facebook!
You actually go across the bottom if you're doing the Facebook thing.
Facebook!
And what can people get on your Facebook page?
They can find our band page, which has currently 3 songs on it. Probably we'll have more soon. They will get all of the updates in regards to our live show. And they'll also see a couple of pictures of us looking pretty, which is the most important thing.
Really is very rock and roll. On that note, we have to say goodbye for another week. Big thanks to GOFL. Big thanks to the fill-ins tonight. We welcome Davis back, and we welcome May for the first episode here. Both did an amazing job. And a big slow clap for Mr. Douglas Evans, switching his first episode tonight. If you don't know what that is, just trust me, it's hard. It's hard to do. Anyway, big thanks to our sponsors, Ultimo Uramoto, Longman Quaid, and Mr. Sicily Pizza. While you're on Facebook checking out GOFL, check out the Strip Down Facebook page. Make sure you like us. Just make a big night of liking things. GOFL and Strip Down, and you're set. For the last time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, GOFL. Thank you very much.
with rose. A man must try to find a cause. I thought I had one just because. I thought I had one quite well just because. Lost in my masochistic dreams. Life's not as easy as it seems, and youth's no longer on my side. Death is calling, let's run and hide. Death's calling all of us, so let's all run and hide.
His interviewing style is not the best. His personal appearance is not the best.
And that's why Curtis Anderson doesn't hug the volunteers.